Sean, even though the Heineken Cup campaign is effectively over, such still pride to beating a major English Premiership team.
Yeah, I think the boys want to do that. Disappointed at the game down at Bath. Not disappointed with the way we played. It was some fantastic rugby. What we have to do now is take it to the next level, and that's a win, however we get it, and to get that momentum with Edinburgh coming up. But it's really important that we look at winning.
Looking back on last week and their Bath's first try in particular, you must be annoyed when you look back on that and felt that maybe should not be allowed.
Well, sometimes that's the way it goes. Referees and they support the bigger team, and Scottish teams don't get many favours, so we have to work very, very hard. But as I say, we're in charge of our own destiny, really. The way the guys are playing, we prepared well this week despite the weather, and we just have to go out there and do it. We've made a few changes to the team. These guys have to really go out and perform. The squad's getting stronger, and there's a lot more competition for places, and there's a real sense of pride.
Looking at the team selection, how did Rory take it when you told him you were back on the bench?
Okay, it's one of the hardest parts of the job, is telling players when they're in or out, and he was disappointed, but he understood. You've got a Scottish international coming back in. Roy's learnt a lot off Dan this season. Dan's a big favourite with the Glasgow crowd as well, and I'm a big fan of Dan's as well. But as I am with Roy, I spotted Roy a couple of years ago, and I knew he had it, and he's got a fantastic temperament, and his time will come.
Did you feel there'd be a natural dip after such a high from this performance last week?
It's only a high because of some of the attack we did. We can go much higher and win the game, and that's what we need to do.
Do you think that there might be a sense of anti-climax after such a thrilling game last week, that we might be something akin to the Leinster game a few weeks back?
No, not at all. I think that we've freshened up the team. There's huge ambition within the team. You look at the players now, the front row, for example, Moray Low, Justin Va'a and Fergus Thomson. It's a new front row. That was the front row that finished off the Magnus campaign last season. So for us, it's these guys have to take their chance. So there's real competition within the squad, which is what you want.
And finally, Max Evans signing a new deal. You've got to be delighted with that.
Fantastic, a great lad, great attitude. Again, he's come from nowhere really. Put him in an outside centre where Scotland aren't overly strong, and he's just loved it, and it's a pleasure to work with. A bit of work to do yet with him, but yeah, he's on track.
Okay, Sean, thank you very much.
Cheers.